Hi everyone, this is Amy with Blessed Epoxy. Blessed Epoxy, I always say blessed. I am doing this heart for the mini scenes collaboration for Valentine's Day. I already prepared it. It's a wooden blank. I painted it and I already put the tape on the back. And I already mixed my epoxy. And I'm going to be using light pink. There you go. And this one I got from, I think I got that from Temu. And I also got this from Temu, which doesn't have a color on it, but it's 024. It's like a light gold. And I'm also going to be using, where did I put it? Just a second. Some gold foil. Found it. So let me separate my resin into separate cups. And I might leave a little bit of clear in this cup right here to just add some clear to it. We'll see. So we can see that red. And it won't be covered up. I just hope I got enough in here to cover it. We'll see. That's that. I don't want a lot of the gold foil. Just want to have a couple little streaks of it. Let me put some more in there for the pink. And then the foil. Then I have some clear reserved in there. Let me put a little bit more in here. There we go. Okay, let's get the foil in there first. Could not find my flakes, so I got this. This will work just as well. I hope y'all can hear me. I meant to turn the fan off on my fireplace and I didn't. Oops, go in there. Go in there. There we go. It's probably going to be too much. Let's see. Okay, let's mix that in. There we go. Mixed up real good. Okay, there's that. The next one, we'll do it's a goldish brown or something. I don't even know how to say it. Oops. Whoa. Okay. That went on the board. I'll have to clean that off. There we go. Let's close that up. I made enough of a mess. Let me spray some alcohol on this. Ooh, that might not have been the best idea. Alright. Yeah, there it goes. It's coming off. Some of it is. Alright. Good enough. Let's see, I think that's enough for that. Mix it real good, that mica powder. Wow, that looks almost like copper. Not the color I was going for. I was going for like a pearlescent off-white. It's gonna have to do now. We'll see. Just so you can see. Hands in the way, hands in the way. There we go. Yeah, it's a coppery color. This pink right here is my favorite. I love it. It is so beautiful. Let's see if I can show it to you without, where am I at? There you go. Put a little bit more. All right. Get that mixed up. I'm going to pause for a minute while I get these mixed good. All right, now that I got that mixed up, I think I'm going to pour some areas of clear to so I can keep some areas open with the red. Just some pockets of red. All right. Now, I'm just going to pour this. I don't know if this is going to be enough. We will see. Let me do the gold next. I'm just not sure about that coppery looking color. Let's see if it's going to be a happy accident or a, oh my. Ooh, hand shaking. Okay, now let's do this color I'm not so happy about. I know y'all can't see, but when I get done, I'll hover over it. I got to come up with a better way to do this. Alright. Now, let's get all of it out. I've never seen my hand shake so much. Alright, that's one. Now let's get this one finished. I think I want to put it right there. Oh, I did put one of the what is it, little windows, hole makers in the hole that was on this. All right, there's that. Let's see more of this gold out. Put a little bit more of this clear in here. Get the rest of that gold flake out. because it looked like it's leaning. And the great part is getting those drips and creating some lines with it. Let's see. I got to get the rest of this clear out. Put it on this side over here that's got nothing on it. Not worried about it dripping because I have the tape on there. So hopefully when I pull that off, it's gonna all, those drips will just peel away. Use the heat to heat it up if it doesn't want to come off. All right. When I first started doing this, how I got started was I got me a new home, well, new to me. It was a used home. And the island in the kitchen had a hole in it. 2 little holes. Other than that, it was perfect. And I was like, wow, you know, I don't like that. It's ruining the whole rest of the kitchen. So I knew I couldn't really afford to buy a new countertop. So I started looking up how to remodel or redo your countertop cheapest way. And that's how I found epoxy. And that was the first job I ever did was my countertop, believe it or not. The worst thing to start your journey on, something so big, but it got me hooked. I really love working with epoxy, and just getting laid off, I decided, well, you know, all the stuff I bought, why don't I just go ahead and try and do a channel? And I was kind of waiting. I've been doing a little here and there, but I've been waiting on many scenes to do another collaboration. And I seen this and I said, great. Now we'll see how well I do with it. Now, this is something I learned, and I hope it works, when I was doing countertops. And that's taking, and it might not be sticky enough, but I'm going to try it anyway. Taking it and pulling it over. Yeah, it's not sticky enough. It's not going to do much right now. But if you take that, when it gets to this, you'll get little cracks, little lines like you get in the natural marble. Those little lines you see in there, you'll be able to get that. This here needs to go over. I think I needed a little bit more epoxy. Let's see if I can scrape some more out of here. I'm just a little bit shy. But yeah, you could get those cracks, and I mean, it's amazing. I'll do a little fly over here in a minute, and then I'm gonna pause until it cures, and I'll come back and I'm gonna add some, use my Cricut to put something on here, some words on here. Be my Valentine or something like that, not sure yet. I mean, it's fitting, right? Okay. Oh, I forgot about my drips. So you pick up your drips and that can help create some lines too. I don't know, I think this color is kind of growing on me a little bit. here. See how beautiful that is? Oh, this will make you want to play all day right here. But at some point, you got to say enough is enough. And I'm about to do that. I see one more place. What a mess. Okay, let me clean my hands off. Got some alcohol over here. Because I'm using my phone, I don't want to get this epoxy on it. That's for sure. These things cost too much these days. All right. Now, look at that. Looks pretty good. Not too bad. Wish I had some more pink in there. Let's see if I can scoop some more up and add over on this side. But it's looking pretty good. All right, I'll be back. So it's still settling. Ended up with my gold flakes all over it. I really didn't want that, but and you see most of that color that I didn't care for is, you don't see a lot of it. You can see the red, you can see some of the pinks. But it's still dripping. See the drips down there? Those are going to be pretty. I'm going to save those. But it's a mess. There's some more drips down there. Dripping at the bottom where that tape's at. We'll be able to pull that off. But it's not too bad. Not at all what I had planned for it to look like. I should have waited till the till it had thickened up some before I put it down, but not too bad. Okay, so this is cured, and now we're gonna move on to our next step. Oh, here we go. I created this decal on my Cricut, Be My Valentine, and it's an iron-on, so I'm gonna find, I hope this color looks good on here. We shall see. I didn't have any red, and I think red would blend too well. So I want to line my heart up. I want it in the middle as much as possible. I'll put it right there. All right. So the plastic is going to stick. Then I'm going to take my little handy dandy little tiny iron. I tested it. Where did I put the test piece? On a piece that they ended up stuck together. But I tested it. Went right on. This was a part of the cutout that came out. So it worked. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to take a piece of material, put over the top because we don't want to melt the plastic. I'm going to put this over it and hope I get this whole thing to adhere down. I've had this heating from when I did the test piece. I mean, it went down so well. We're going to see if this does the same. That it holds the heat well because the shirt wasn't that hot. I'm using a shirt, actually it's a gown, to adhere this down, and the shirt didn't feel hot, the material, but when I put my hand on the actual decal, it was pretty warm. So I'm about to test it. Let's see, hopefully this don't take long. We shall see. Don't feel too warm. Yeah, not yet. This might take a minute. Tempted to get a regular iron and use it. But that might get too hot. I don't want it to melt the plastic. So let me hold it. Thing is, I can't see where it starts and where it ends. I'm kind of feeling it. How are y'all doing today? I'm blessed and highly favored, so I thank the Lord for another day. This is probably, from the first part, this is probably 3 or 4 days later. I had some pretty serious stuff come up, so I wasn't able to get back to it, but it's in God's hands, and it couldn't be in no better hands than to be in God's hands. So I'm just praying, trusting, and believing for healing for my brother in Christ, and comfort for his family, both his blood family and his church family, because he's an amazing man of God that would help anybody, and right now he needs all the prayers he can get. So if you pray and you have a relationship with God, please keep Brother Leon in your prayers. All right, let's try this again. Well, it's a little warmer. We might. Oh, not yet. Let me see. I don't want to take too much time and let it cool down. Oh, that there's stuck. No, it's not. Okay, come on. You worked with the test piece. All right, I'm going to pause this because this might take a minute. All right, I'm back. We got it adhered. There we go. I had to use the handy dandy scraper once you heat it up, and then you just scrape it a little bit, and there it is. Be my Valentine. The colors not matching as well as I wanted to. I should have did the gold. I was just afraid that the gold would go too much with that, but I think it probably would have looked better. But nevertheless, we're gonna press on. I'm gonna put a top coat on this, and I think that'll be it. I'll be back. I have to mix that. Oh, my mind's just everywhere today, y'all. I have to mix that epoxy, and then I'll be back to add it to the top, so we can get this Valentine's finished up. Remember to love those who are around you. Make sure that they know that you love them. And I'm probably going to say this again because this is not the end of the video, but just make sure you tell the ones you love that you love them and that you want them to be your Valentine. I'll be back. Okay, I just realized I did not mention the epoxy I'm using. This is what I'm using, craft resin. I use several different kinds, but this is what I'm using today. And I really love it. It's pretty good with getting rid of bubbles, and it's food safe, so I like that. I don't know if you can see it. There's the information on it. Non-toxic. All right, I'm just showing you the one bottle. It's a 1-to-1 epoxy. All right, so all right. Lost the camera for a minute. Okay, I got this sitting on my little stand. Let's go ahead and get this poured. I already pre-mixed it. Hope this is enough, and it's already starting to warm up because I had to stop for a minute because my baby girl called me, and so I had to talk to her. You know, we stop everything for our children. Love them babies. She's gonna be turning 22 on the 2nd. So when is that? Sunday. All right, so I'm going to pour this on there and hope and pray that it is enough to cover this. I just want a thin layer to cover that decal that I put on it. I think it's gonna work. We will see. If not, I'll just have to run in the room and quickly mix some more. What are y'all gonna do for y'all's Valentines? Y'all got some dinner plans, a date plan, the plans with your kids? What are y'all doing? I think me, I'm just gonna do what I do most Sundays and enjoy my day. Oh, that's already rolling off, and I ain't even got it covered. You see that? It's the one thing about this board that I got it on. It's so thin, and it looks like from the heat maybe of the epoxy, it kind of, you know what? I'm gonna use my fingers. It kind of looks like it's bending a little bit because it wasn't bent like that, and it could be because it didn't have support underneath the whole thing. But we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Let me get around my little, where the little holes at right there. I'm from little town called Cottageville, South Carolina. Where are y'all from? Put it in the comments. Been here pretty much all my life. I've been in South Carolina all my life. Very small stint in North Carolina one time for a couple months with my sister, and then I came on back to South Carolina. Some of us is meant to travel and be other places, and some of us is meant to stay still, and I'm that stay still person, I guess you could say. I love South Carolina, and I don't really see me anywhere else, but you know, wherever God tells me to go, I'm going to do my best to be obedient and do what he tells me. Now I'm trying to pick up this resin that has leaked off and put it back on top. It looks like I got it on there pretty good. All right. Let me sit this down, try not to get none on the bottom. All right. Got a little alcohol paper towel right here. Paper towel with alcohol on it. Gonna wipe that off my hands so that I can take this. And remember, I still have my tape dam on the bottom so that hopefully when this cures, I can heat it up a little bit and peel that right off and have no cleanup on the back. I'm going to take some alcohol, spray it to get rid of the bubbles. And so what I'll do is I'll just keep an eye on that, make sure no bubbles pop up. It should be good because it's already got that base of epoxy. The first coat was had to be watched a little bit more because it was going on wood, that porous surface, so bubbles would break out. But since it already has the epoxy on there, this should be good. I say should be. We'll see in a couple hours when this is cured. It shouldn't take as long because it is a very thin coat. Like I said, it's just on there to cover up that decal so that it doesn't peel off. So I will be back when this is cured, and it'll probably, today is Friday, so it'll probably be Saturday. I don't know, I might get back to it tonight after prayer group. We'll see. But y'all have a good day, and I'll see you in a few seconds for y'all, but it's going to be several hours for me. Be blessed. Bye. Okay, so this is cured. So it's time to remove the tape off the back. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully, there, right there. Hopefully we won't need to heat it up. We shall see. Okay. Oh, I hope y'all can see that. Get this off real quick. Okay, I'm gonna have to take the heat gun, I think, to get some of that off. Let's pull this out. That's the little Windows hole maker. Love those things. They make it so easy to get your little holes in there. Yep, it's coming off. Look like I might not have to heat it up. Let's see. Might have to go around it with my deburring tool. Oh. So, yeah, work better if you heat it up. But anyway, there it goes. It is done. See that one spot right there? So I'm probably gonna have to, right there. It looks like it.